In 1996, Patricia Wyman, a 24-year-old wildlife biologist, was hired as a wolf caretaker and educator at the Haliburton Forest Wildlife Reserve in Ontario, Canada. Wyman had prior experience at the reserve and began her new role on April 14th of that year. The reserve's Wolf Center housed a 15-acre forest exhibit, home to North American wolves that were born in captivity but had not been socialized with humans. During her first few days on the job, Wyman entered the wolves' enclosure twice, once accompanied by her supervisor and once alone, both times for the purpose of feeding the wolves. On April 18th, just 4 days into her new role, Wyman entered the enclosure by herself again. Tragically, she was attacked by 5 adult wolves. Her body was discovered later that day by 2 of her colleagues, who immediately notified the authorities. When law enforcement officers arrived at the scene, the wolves exhibited aggressive behavior, growling and circling the officers. It ultimately required 6 officers to safely remove Wyman's body from the enclosure. Her remains bore numerous bite and tear wounds, and her clothing had been removed by the animals. In the aftermath, the 5 wolves involved in the attack were euthanized to be tested for rabies. Though Wyman was alone at the time of the attack and the precise details of what transpired remain unknown, wolf behavior expert Dr. Eric Klinghammer speculated that she may have entered the enclosure to become better acquainted with the wolves, believing they would continue to keep their distance as they had previously. It is possible that she tripped over branches on the ground and in a vulnerable position became the target of the wolves' aggression. Despite this tragedy, it is essential to note that fatal wolf attacks on humans are sporadic in modern North America, and this incident remains an unusual and devastating occurrence. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up and share for more animal wildlife videos.